Down, 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 down. And good evening. It is I, Dr. Mike, returning from Chattanooga, Chattanooga, the Con Nooga 2024. So, welcome back to everybody. Hopefully, everybody made it home safely. I know we did. We had a wonderful time in Chattanooga. If you do not know, I am your lovable host, Dr. Mike, from www.dr Mike's Emporium. That's Dr. Mike Shaving Emporium on the interwebs. And on Instagram, Dr. Mike's Emporium. Did you happen to see a lot of pictures over the weekend? I hope you're following Dr. Mike's Emporium on Instagram. So let me hop over here and say, hey, there's Matt Burnett. Hey, buddy. Hey, Shawnee and Andrew and Rick and all these folks. Feel like romper room here. So let's see. We are going to do a basic little just chit-chat about Con Nooga, which is wonderful. Oh, good. Randy, good to see you. Awesome. So Friday, we left early in the morning to drive up to Chattanooga. We got the van loaded and everything, got up to Chattanooga about 9:30 or so, and we were able to get in and set up, and got set up. And then we went off and found a food truck and had a wonderful foot-long corn dog. Oh, my goodness. Oh, great. Thank you, Matt. A foot-long corn dog, which was wonderful, from one of the food trucks, which is always a good way to start any convention season. Had a drink at the bar, and then went back at noon to open up for Friday. Wow, amazing convention. A lot of folks, a lot of great friends showed up. Just a tremendous experience on Friday. Really good time. A lot of folks got a lot of good stuff. I'll tell you that. Saturday, 10 a.m. Hello. And we ran until 6 p.m. Saw some great friends. Michael Dixon was there. We saw all kinds of folks. Michael, thank you very much for stopping by the shop. There's a gentleman by the name of Bread Brioche. If you happen to see a wonderful picture of a gentleman's face and a travel otter and me being cranky in the background, that's Bread. That's Bread Brioche. That's his Facebook handle. So very, very wonderful time to see him. Just tremendous. Jeff, Perry, and Tina and the girls, always good to see you. And trust me, Jeff, I have your brush. Don't worry. I'm going to hold on to it for a while. We saw Rick. Rick was there. And we saw for our friends Dallas. And we saw just a whole bunch of folks just came by the shop. So it was wonderful. So that was always good. Derek and Jean, of course, always dapper as he could be. Managed to make it to closing, which we just tremendous sales, just great. We love Chattanooga, always a positive thing. Oh, thank you for my haircut. Let's see, after closing, we had a wonderful meal with our friends AB and Becky Cassidy. Thanks to some wonderful parking on my behalf for like 12 hours. But anyway, that's a different story. Went to a place. Hey, Kay, good to see you. We're talking about the Chattanooga. Talking about the Mexican restaurant we just ate. They had a vertical flight of tequila, and that was interesting. And they even had, it was like 4 different tequilas and a thing of crickets. Yeah, okay. Not my favorite. I'll eat the worm? No. Eat the cricket? No. Then after that, we stopped by the River City Con Salon for a nightcap. How about that? River City Con is going to be a little later this year, and we're going to be attending and doing our thing like that. Doing our panel there too, which will be wonderful. And we saw Peter Beerslayer open a champagne bottle with a saber, which was kind of neat. Oh, and Cody, I was about to talk about Miss Cody. So then on Sunday at 10, started back up. It was like a blur. And Miss Cody Mann stopped by with a wonderful, a couple of gentlemen on her arm. And we are actually going to do a Shave 101 for some kid. We're just going to make up a kid. We're just going to make an imaginary kid, like Balin. Okay, so Balin, you just got your new shave razor. So we're going to show you how to use that in just a second. But Sunday after 3, we got everything packed up, and we headed back to Atlanta, made it back home early, picked up Neelan, the Wonder Puppy, from puppy jail or puppy resort complex, and managed to get everybody home safe and sound. So there you go. So Chattanooga was wonderful. Thank you to all the organizers, the staff, the volunteers, all that good stuff. Hey, Chris. And very, very, very fun. We will be back next year. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. So without further ado, Balin, young man, you've just gotten your new razor. So congratulations. That's a wonderful thing to get. They call it, hold on, I'm going to show you. And I don't have the exact same razor you do, but I have a razor that's exactly like it. They call it a three-piece razor because you have a top plate, right? And you have a bottom plate, and then you have a handle, right? Some people, if you remember a long time ago, they have these things called butterflies, and you can actually, it twists at the bottom and opens up. Whoop. But we have a three-piece razor. So I believe Balin got himself a wonderful Henson AL13. So good on you. So what are we going to do? Well, I'll show you. So this is a safety razor blade. Be very careful. Always hold it by the short side. Don't hold it by the pointy, bitey sides, okay? Pointy sides. So you have your base plate, or your top plate, excuse me. And you take the blade and you'll put it right on there, just like that. Oh, and drop that. And then we take the base plate. Gosh, I'm just stumbling. And we put it right over the top, just like that. And then we take our handle, and see, I'm holding it. I'm holding the whole sandwich there. And we're going to put that down there just like this. And we want to make sure that it's snug. You don't have to moose it tight, just like that. All right? So good. So best time to shave is right after a shower, or if you've washed your face. Your face is moist, or you've got it clean, it's wet and ready to go. So if you don't have a brush and soap, which I think you do, but you could always use, and it's no crime, it's not too bad, you can use the can of blue goop until you get a brush and a razor. Okay, so we're not going to hold that over your head. So all right, so here we have a brush. It's been soaking in hot water, right? And I'm going to give it a gentle squeeze. There we go. Because you want it damp, not drippy wet. And here's like a tub of soap. This is the soap I brought to Nooga, so I'm going to use it again. And so here you take your soap, your brush, and you kind of put them together. I am not cramming it. I'm just basically just gently swirling it. Swirl, swirl, swirl. And we're going to go around for about 15, 20, 30 seconds. Easy as pie. Let's see. Music tonight is Micah Caldwell, a Tucker resident here, who has created some wonderful music for us. He made us a whole bunch of tracks. We put them together. What are we using tonight? It is, sorry, if you see me leaning, Amber, good to see you. If you see me leaning over like this, that means that I am trying to see the chat on the right-hand side, which is covered up by the thing that's holding my camera up on the mirror. So we're using Mitchell's Wool Fat. It's what I use. It's that really nice lanolin soap. And so now you have a brush loaded with soap. So I'm going to dip the tips in hot water just a little bit, just like that much. And we're going to go to our face. Yeah, falling over. Yeah, Parasso makes the canned stuff, but I think they make sure that it's as natural and as good as it can be. Okay, so I know you probably don't have a beard like I do, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to lather my whole face, my whole beard, because why not? Because I can. There we go. Because this is kind of what you'll be doing. You'll be taking the brush, go in circles. Look at that. Circle, 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 circle. And you want to make sure you get lather all over. You can do paint brush strokes. You can paint it all like this. But what you want is a nice, consistent lather. And if it's like glue on your face, add a little water. If it's like water on your face, add a little soap. How about that? And if you happen to be on here and you're new to this little soiree we're doing, just say hi to the chat over here, right? That's where it is for me. Okay. So there is soap on your face. So here is my razor, right? And your razor looks a little different, and you don't have to hunt for the angle like I'm going to have to. But here's what you do. Lightly, all right? I'm going to lean up here, just like this. We're going to take the razor, put it to your face, just like this. See how perpendicular it is, or like that? I'm going to lift up until I feel that blade, and I'm going to do short strokes, just like that. Just like that. And when you get soap in it, you just rinse it out under the water, right? A sink full of soap. And we just go to another place. Notice I'm not doing long swoopy strokes. I'm just doing these little short things, just like this. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And you'll hear your razor, and it's going to go, right? That's how that means it's working. You don't want to press too hard. You're doing great. You're doing great. So fabulous. Just nice and easy. And because they call it a double-edged safety razor, you can use this side or you can use this side. Oh, excellent. Oh, very good, very good. Ksenia, Miss Cody is saying that she likes the Henson. And now for me over here, I'm going to go over here in my job right here. And notice you can get some nice lines, just like this. And I'm not dragging the razor this way because that would cut you. Here we go, just nice and easy. There we go. Rinse, rinse, rinse. So see, it's that easy. It's just nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. So like I said, you can use both sides. Shunk, right? And as the razor fills up with soap. Right. There you go. Okay, now what I did is I started from the top and I worked down. That's called with the grain. If you want to talk about like shaving like that, like it's wood. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to relather. I'm going to put some more soap on my face because we always shave on lathered skin. We never shave on non-lathered skin, right? Because you want that layer of protection, and plus it feels good. And it smells good. Oh, this is the Noble Otter 26 millimeter synthetic badger brush. Look how wonderful it does. I'm going to have to order a bunch more because people loved them, and I think we love them too. So, all right, so, oopsie. There we go. So now this is going to be against or across the grain. So we're going to go side to side, just like this. I'm going to go from here over, just like that. I'm going to go from here over, nice and short strokes, boom, boom, boom. And what we're doing is we're just essentially, think beard removal, or no, beard reduction. Think beard reduction, not beard removal, okay? So we're doing this is taking it down little by little and reducing the amount of irritation you're getting and making sure your skin is healthy. There you go. Short strokes. Yes, we do. And you know what, Ksenia? I think for Jeff Perry, I think we need to give him one of the tubes just because we can. If I can do that, if I can be so bold. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we see how quick this is going. So this is now, we've done 2 passes with and across. So now we're going to relather again. And the reason why we're going to give Jeff a brush tube is because we basically sold so many. He asked us to hold one, and we sold so many that I messed up. And I sold the last one. I thought we had one more for him, but when he came back, it was like, well, it's gone. So very sorry. All right. So the last pass, and this is one that's really kind of, you got to be careful with. It's against the grain, so you're going from the bottom up, right? And I usually do this thing called clutch the pearls, right? I'm going to hold my neck right here because you want your skin to be taut. And we're going to go up from the bottom, just like this, very short strokes. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. So see? And by the time you do this last pass, your beard should be nice and your skin should be nice and smooth. Just like that. And now for here, up on my cheek, I'm gonna hold my jowl right here and go up, 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 up. And some people get all like, if I use a safety razor, I'm gonna mess up my beard or life. I actually like using the safety razor to get the lines done because it really does a good job. All right. So shaving should be a hands-on process. See, I pulled some soap and I'm just feeling if I missed anywhere. That's not too bad. Not too bad. There we go. Okay. So we got a couple of little spots just right here, just like that, and just like that. Okay, neat. And so now the weird part right here is you get around your mouth, you can make silly faces so you can stick your tongue. And that way. And that will get your lip to come out so it's a flat surface for the razor to do its job. So now we're going to take a little more soap off here. Hold on, let me grab a towel. Ta-da! So I had it there. My sister hates it when I have a towel in my ring there. Never shave on unlathered skin, right? No, there was lather there. There was lather there. There you go. Okay. So now we've gotten the soap off, and you can rinse it off with water. But the one thing you want to do after you shave, and this is kind of giving it away like we always do, is use some sort of aftershave product, right? You've now done something to your face and skin, but you want to do something that'll help soothe it, right? Keep your skin healthy. So I'm going to use, and this is again from my travel kit, it's a West Indies line from True Fit and Hill. It's a British line, very Toodle Pip and all that. It's a nice aftershave, and it's very soothing for the skin, and it smells good, and it makes you feel good. All right, so that is a 3-pass shave with a safety razor. Huzzah, hurrah, go Balin, go. All right, so what do we do now? Your razor's wet and might be full of soapy gunk. Just rinse it under the water, right? You can run water on it, or just I put it in the sink like that, and then I'll take my towel and I kind of dry it a little bit, and then I'm going to put this over here, not in the shower. You want to keep it away from all the water. So with your brush, right, it's full of soap, right? So just take it in the water. You can run water through it, give it some squeezes. Basically, you're rinsing it out. Hey, Brad. There you go. Good man. Good man. We did talk about you earlier, Brad. About that great picture. Brad was actually celebrating his 10th anniversary at Nooga, so we helped him celebrate by getting a picture with a travel otter and a cranky old man. You're welcome. All right. So how about that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, right? There you go. All right. So, and see, the brush is now clean. You can actually take your brush when it's clean, and look at that. Perfect. Nice and dry. Beautiful. All righty. Well, our next event is going to be in Birmingham on March 9th. That's Saturday. And that's at the Avondale Brewing Company in Birmingham, Alabama. It's a beard and mustache competition from our friends Adam Smalley. And I believe Honest Amish is one of the big sponsors. But Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium is sponsoring the Natural Mustache Competition. And if you happen to remember, that's the one that Adam Smalley tends to win. But I don't think he's going to be able to compete this time. So with that, we are looking forward to it big time in Birmingham. Plus, there's a Whataburger on the way there, so I can give you a burger. Let's see. What else? Oh, Thursday night at 9. This Thursday, I'm going to tell you the 2 things people ask me about at Nooga. They asked me like several times about these 2 very important topics. So if I forget, you remind me, okay? So we have 2 different questions or 2 different like requests. And so I will let you know what that's all about. How about that? How about that for a little teaser for Thursday night at 9 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube Live? And with that, I will say, you know what? Shaving is a wonderful way to take care of yourself. And one of the things you need to do is really make sure to take care of yourself. And this is a great way to do it. Also, it's a wonderful way to sort of reach out to your friends and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I want to check on you, right? So make sure to do that too. And when you're going to shave, we know you are. And if you're going to beard, why is it called a 3-piece razor? Oh, I'm going to have to smack you when I see you next time. It's in 3 pieces. 1, 2, and 3. So, shave dapper. Beard dapper. Be your dapper best. Balin, good luck. We salute you. And everybody have a great evening. All right? We'll see you soon. Thursday at 9. 2 questions. Good night.